Shoobity doop beep boop beep boo. Shoobity boop boop boop. Shoobity boop boop beep doopy doop boop. Shoobity boop. Oh no. Roger, you better not need to go out because it ain't happening. You picked the wrong time to wake the fuck up. Hold on, folks. Get your little fat ass down here. Come here. Come on. I ain't dealing with this shit. I got a premium live show to do. I ain't got time to take your little ass out. Get on the couch, bitch. Oop, I swore. Demonetized. Get on the couch. Oh my god. Get on the couch. Son of a mother effer. Son of a mother effer peanut butter. Come on, you fat son of a bitch. Get up there. Oh. Woo! Man, I've been crying for the past 30 minutes. But crying in a good way. I seen this video and it's so fucking funny. Now it's an older video and I've seen it a long time ago, I think. But it just recently popped up on Twitter again. And my god. I hope I could still laugh at it because I rewatched it like 25 times already. And I've never cried due to laughing so hard. So I'll share it with you guys. We're going to play it twice in a row just because I feel like it needs to be played twice. Hopefully I can still laugh because like I said, I just watched it way too many times. A lot of you have probably seen it. If you have, ignore it. If you haven't, this is funny. I don't know who the guy is in the background doing the background voices, but it is hilarious. All right, where are we at? Are we here? We are here. Hi, I'm in the corner. What's up, folks? All right, let's just show this real quick. Kind of get the mood set, right? Here we go. Oh.
This guy's doing bad. What's this guy doing? What are you doing? Hey! Hey, shit in a bucket! He's shit in your bucket, man!
Oh, shit.
Call the police!
Why did he say
Call the cops! Hey, break it up, man!
Okay.
Shit. Don't do it again! Mom! He's shit in the bucket, Mom! Call the fucking cops! He's shit in the man's bucket, Mom!
Holy Jesus Christ.
What's this guy doing?
We gotta watch it one more time.
What are you doing?
Oh,
Hey.
shit.
Hey, shit in the bucket! He's shit in your bucket, man! Mom! Call the police!
Listen to
Call
him.
the cops! Hey, break it up, man! Shit! Don't do it again! Mom! He's shit in the bucket, Mom! Call the fucking cops! He's shit in the
Enough, I can't do it
bucket,
anymore.
Mom!
Holy Jesus Christ. Oh my god. The funniest part is probably the guy. It's some just random dude doing like background audio with like a Brooklyn accent. Like yelling for his mom. Ma! Ma, call the fucking cops! And then when the dude goes in to take a second shit, the funniest part where he's like, oh my god. And oh my god, it's fucking... That is by far the best video clip I have ever seen on the internet. Next to the dude with the dinosaur costume, where his wife sprays fart spray in the costume. Holy Jesus! I gotta find myself. Whew. That is like the best video I've ever seen in my life. Shout out to that homeless guy who took a shit in the bucket. And shout out to the whoever the hell is doing the audio. Woo! What's going on, folks? Ignore the tears. They're tears of joy. God damn. Dude, shitting in a mop bucket like that, like on the spot. The guy probably had explosive diarrhea. And he had no other choice but to shit in the bucket or shit his pants. I probably would have shit in the bucket. But what made that video funny was the background audio and the dude saying, "Oh my god!" Just the second time he let it out. I don't even know if that was actually him saying that, but god damn, that was hilarious. Holy shit. Anyways, what's going on, folks? What is going on? A little bit of this. Oh shit, I fucked something up, I think. Hold on. Oh, bear with me, son. Come on, you've only been doing this for fucking 25 years. Get your act together. Turn off desktop audio. There we go. And then everything should be dandy now. Woo! Goddamn. You would shit in a bucket if you didn't have diarrhea. I don't know. I mean, I've shit in some places before. Like, I've shit on garage floors and stuff, but the older you get, the least control you have over it. Like, when you're younger, you can hold that shit for a week. The older you get, it's like you can't hold it, and if you're not at a place or a toilet, that second, it's coming out. So you might as well pick a decent spot to let it out, like the bathtub or garage floor. Luckily, though, I haven't done that in many, 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 many years. Oh, my goodness. So, show your ice fall in the driveway. That one, I guess, was kind of funny. But, I don't know. It wasn't funny because it was watching me do it. I don't know. Just watching myself. I'm not really that... Well, I do laugh at myself sometimes. Like, I'll watch a replay on a video, and it'll be like one specific thing I do, and I'll sit there and crack myself up. But that right there, that was fucking gold. That was... Have you ever shit in the basement? I have not shit in the basement. I have pissed in the utility sink or laundry room sink, whatever you want to call it. What are those, like, cast iron sinks that are, like, have, like, paint on them and all kinds of shit? Utility sink. But I've learned to not do that because our utility sink goes into a... what is it called? A sewer that has a sub pump in it. So the pee may sit in there for a while until that fills up, and then the sub pump pumps it out. And I have really strong urine, so it wasn't the great idea to pee in the sink. So I did it once, and I'll never do it again. Because the whole downstairs stunk like pee. I was drunk one night at a girl's brand new house, shit all over her shag carpet. Oh my god, dude, that is hilarious. You should have got a fucking video of that. It was probably like years ago when they didn't have cell phones, but man, my urine can bend steel. I believe that, Chuck. I believe that. Oh my god. Dude, I like... When I share the show on Twitter. I don't know why, because nobody follows me on Twitter. I don't post on Twitter. I'm looking at... Roger, what are you doing? Where you at? You know, I hate the fact that you're black sometimes, because you, like, blend into shit. What are you doing? Lay down, motherfucker! Angela's getting her nails done. So I gotta sit here and babysit this little fat son of a bitch. Lay down, man! You better not have to go to the bathroom, because I ain't taking you. Anyways, I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, I don't know why I, like, share on Twitter, but every time I do, I gotta watch, like, the first couple of videos that pop up, because they're just so addicting looking. Like, oh, I must click on that. If it's not Britney Spears doing fucking weird dances, or not some outrageous, like, political shit going on, it's some crazy homeless guy shitting in a bucket. He shit on my scooter. Speaking of scooter, Twitter will bring the troll. Yeah, dude, Twitter is flooded with conspiracy theorists, trolls, freaks of nature. I used to think that Reddit was bad. Twitter is a fucking... like a breeding ground for retards. And yes, I said the R word. Like, these people are... just reading some of these comments is like, what? You seriously believe this shit? It's crazy. But luckily, I just share a link on there that no one really looks at. But YouTube makes it so convenient to share your videos because they have the little Facebook button, the little Twitter button. You just press it, and it automatically shares your video. So why not send it out there, you know? There might be that one person who let the dogs out. Who. Speaking of dogs, let's say what's up to the dogs in the house. What's going on, Atomizer? We got Andy Rails in the house tonight. Andy, am I saying Rails or Rawls? I'm not sure. We'll go with Rails, but it's probably Rawls. Billy, what's going on? Happy birthday. I've said that probably 3 times now, but your birthday's passed, so happy birthday to your next birthday coming up. Brian, what's going on? Butter Squad. Whew, we got Bass in the house. What's going on, Bass? We got the lovely Cheryl. We got Dick Turnup. I always look at that and it looks like it says Dick Trump, but Dick Turnup. Dion78, any relation to, who's that guy? Deion Sanders? Probably 0 relation. Ed Barkley's in the house. We got the lovely Gary. We got the not so lovely George Jennings. Take it easy, George. We got Hitman. We got Jennifer in the house today. Holy shit, she's here on a Thursday? That's weird. Marcus, what's going on? It's not my real son. He's my internet son. We got NorCal in the house. What's going on, NorCal? We got Paul. We got... Oh, I'm going to screw this up. Rafo from Paraguay. I have no idea what that means. Is that a country or a city or a state? I have no clue. Mr. Rawchuck, what's going on? We got Country Boy. We got the biggest piece of shit in Wisconsin, Terry Scooter. We got the biggest drunk in all of Redneck Land, Vapin' Bachelor. We got the beautiful VapnFagan. And we got the very old, but yet still alive, Michael Whitehair. And then whoever else decided to pop in and not make the list. Like Scott Savage. The biggest piece of shit of whatever city he's in. And we got DC in the house. Look at all these goddamn late newcomers. Shabba-dibba-dabba-boo-boo-boo. Shabba-dibba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-boo. So, learn the proper term. Grinder pump for the lift station, you piece of shit. What the fuck does grinder pump for the lift station mean? What does that mean? Grinder pump for the lift station? Do you just throw random words together, Bachelor? And just make a sentence? Because sometimes the shit you say, just when I read it, I'm like, what? That makes no sense. 0 sense. I'm a new latecomer. Ooh. I love a latecomer. Wow, that sounded pretty, flaming. You forgot my father. Your dad must not be here because he was not on the list. Well, he must be... Now remember, in order to be on the participant list, you have to type in chat. So that's how YouTube recognizes that you're watching or in chat and puts you on the list if you type in chat. So if you watch and you don't type in chat, it doesn't put you on the participant list. So therefore, I don't know you're here. He commented earlier. Well, apparently not, because he's not on the motherfucking list. So I'll be his... That's that. There he is. What a dad. I've been typing. Well, you know what? Talk to YouTube, because according to YouTube's participant list, you were not on that list. You're on it now, but you weren't on it when I was doing the call-outs. We got Bill Bottoms lurking tonight. Very nice, very nice. You can't lurk and type at the same time, Bill. It's either one or the other. If you type, then you're not lurking. I think that's how lurking works anyways. I always thought lurking was like, you know, you're kind of watching but not really talking. Oh, my fucking tits are big tonight. I feel wet and moist, and I feel like tonight's the perfect night to put people through hell. What kind of hell could I possibly put these people through? What can Mark do that he hasn't already done that would really irritate somebody? What's the one thing that really gets under people's skin when they watch these pathetic live shows? I obviously can't say anything to piss you off, but I can do something that will piss you off. And that one thing is building a tank. We're going to rebuild this because I haven't rebuilt it in a while, and I know how much it irritates people because it takes me a good hour and a half to do a build or a coil install. Said you were going to put us to sleep. Sure, I figured you'd already be sleeping, so you wouldn't need my help with that. Sorry everyone named Bob for confusing you with Blind Mark. Wait, what? Sorry to everyone named Bob for... you know what? I'm not even going to try to interpret that because I think Michael Whitehair is on some strong medication, so he's starting to just put random words together like Bachelor now. He's not making any sense. Are those Mountain Dew hot dogs real? I don't think they can't be real. That sounds disgusting. Green hot dogs that were soaked in Mountain Dew? There ain't nobody that would fucking buy that if that's real. That is... If you guys seen it on Facebook, you probably didn't, but they're like packaged, I don't know if they're Vienna or Oscar Mayer or whatever, but the hot dogs are literally green, and they were, I guess, what, they soak in Mountain Dew or some shit like that. Who the fuck would want that? Mark relikes every Hunter comment and then wonders why he don't know shit. There you go. Now that makes sense, Mr. Whitehair. Thank you. I have you know I read everyone's comment. Let me show you how I do this. For those that are wondering, not show comment, I'm referring to video comments. But every morning when I wake up, I head over here and I click this little, oh, you guys can't see it because the screen is cropped off. But there's a little bell up here. You click the bell and then it shows all the most recent comments either that you've left on videos or that people have left on your videos, and I do a good job at replying to most of them. This is how I see all Bachelor's like weird ass comments that he makes, like the other day talking about Sinead O'Connor. 1 minute he's cracking jokes about her, next minute he's feeling sorry for her. Shit like that. But I tend to answer as many vape questions as possible. I'm not sure exactly what this is, but there we go. That's how I do stuff. Wow, that is compact as hell. Now, what are we talking about there? What video is that? The new Vupu. Okay, there you go. So for those that are wondering, as far as trying to keep up with chat, that's impossible. Mark is going to 3D scan his last movement, then 3D print it and mount it on a plaque. That's way too complicated. You're just now seeing. Oh, I seen your comment. The morning after you posted it, but I didn't reply to it because it was you kind of just made a random comment about Sinead O'Connor passing away in one of my videos, and I'm like, okay. I mean, I don't know how to deal with death. I usually shout people out when they pass, like shout out to Sinead O'Connor, but I don't think that's the correct way to do it. So I don't know how to. I'm like the last person that can deal with death because I don't know how to approach it. I'm not one of those people that says, "Oh, I'm going to say a prayer for him," because I do people actually pray? Like when you say, "I'm praying for you," do you literally at night get on your knees and say a prayer? I highly doubt anyone does, but they just say that. What are we talking about? I have no idea. Shout out to Sinead O'Connor. Who was the other one that passed away? Old singer. What's his name? I forgot who it was. You get on your knees every night. I knew that was coming. Tony Bennett. There you go. Thank you, hippie. I knew there was another one. Shout out to Tony Bennett. I don't know who Donnie Baker is. Is he, is that a porn star? Donnie Baker. Who's Donnie Baker? I know who Tony Bennett is, but I don't know who Donnie Baker is. I give it a thought and don't care about the bitch. Ooh, god damn. Jesus Christ, Misfit Steve. That's fucking rough. and this is what Steve said, not me, but he says, I give it a thought and I don't care about that bitch Connor. God damn. Terry passed away 2 hours ago. About goddamn time. Wait for that son of a bitch. Nickelback died. They died a few albums ago. But they're still making money and getting pussy, so I think they're still alive. Well, most of them are married, except for Chad. He's still single, and he's still banging the broads. I guess Angela isn't going to the racist Jason Aldean concert with me. So what have I been... I've been watching, and no one would ever guess this. I would have never guessed this. I don't know how I fell upon this. I've been watching, and I feel like such an old weirdo. Roseanne Bar has a goddamn podcast with her son. And let me tell you, if I had a vagina, I think I would be Roseanne Bar. This bitch doesn't have a filter. She calls out everyone. She doesn't give a fuck about anything. Her channel is going to be pulled eventually because YouTube's going to be like, whoa, you can't say that shit here. But they were talking about this racist Jason Aldean thing, and then someone made a comment about, I forgot what it was. Sheryl Crow, and then it turned into, I don't know. So I just kind of did a little bit of research. And I guess he put out a video. I forgot what was the name of the video. And I hate country music, but that was a damn good song. And it kind of like pumped you up for being an American. So people call him racist. So I'm thinking, okay, so the guy plays found footage of riots in the streets. So it's not like made up shit. It's legitimate riots that are happening or that did happen. It just so happens that 80% of the people that are in the riots are black. How does that make him racist? Should he have hired white actors and maybe faked some riot videos for the music video? I don't get it. Like, it makes no sense. Riots are racist. Everything's racist nowadays. I think if you show a video that shows anything like demeaning or bad or anything that has a like if the race in the video is not a straight 50-50, like if you see more like black dudes or more white guys or more Asians, you're racist towards that race. That's what it seems like nowadays. So I watched the music video. I'm like, what's racist about the video? Like, if anything, it makes you feel like more of an American for all these idiots destroying America. And, of course, I don't get it, but I guess you got to be racist to understand it. Like Ray said, he's racist, so Ray understands it. Thanks, Ray. Anywho, how the hell we get fucking into this shit? I need to stop reading chat. Start talking to myself. I didn't think it was racist at all, but some people are too sensitive. Anything is racist. You, me, and my third cousin, my black friend, my white friend, all are racist. I believe I can fly. The only people that call the racist card are the racists themselves, I think. And I told myself, stop watching this shit. You said to yourself, you're going to stop watching this political nonsense bullshit. You're going to get pulled in. And then sure enough, I started watching more shit like the Tucker and Ice Cube interview, and I'm like, oh, I gotta stop now. This is getting too crazy. So I pulled myself away. All right. Anyways, just for the record, I do identify as a black man, and yeah. Oh, well, you can't do that. It's racist. Never mind. I identify as an Asian from the Bronx. An Asian from the Bronx. Thank you. We're vaping on this little beauty right there. La 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 la. So far, so good. Mark's not racist. He talked to a black person once. It's funny because when I was watching the Roseanne podcast and I was going through her videos, I noticed her one video where she goes fishing with a black guy, and it's her with her arm around a black dude, and then there's another video of her with some black chick. Like she was obviously trying a little bit too hard to show like, hey, look guys, I'm not really racist. I just found that kind of funny. But hey, you know what? If you like, dude, Roseanne is like, she's, I wish she could be my mom. Hopefully my mom's not watching now because she'd probably be offended by that, but just watch one of her podcasts and you'll be like, holy fuck, this bitch has gone crazy. She's gone completely insane. She's calling everybody out. Half the shit she's probably saying is untrue. But they're talking about fucking beating up John Goodman and then beating up who was the little kid from Roseanne? I forgot his name. They're going to beat his ass. Like, I'm going to beat his ass. And I'm like, holy shit. They're getting away with saying most of this shit on YouTube? It was crazy. Not to mention, she's got multiple children from multiple different dudes. Like, she's a wild woman. Anyways, I got to build this. In the meantime, we could talk shit, I guess, right? What coil will you use for your build, you say, yes? I'm not sure. Is today a vape show? No, it's not a vape show. It's a coil install show. We'll take some of these out. Let's see. I want to go with something fat and chunky. And I don't know really what I have. I do have the Tricore Fuse Clapton, but we're going to go through some of the... I still got some Gomez coils. I still got some Mucklin coils. We're going to see which one has the fattest, girthiest. Roseanne is off her meds. She is awesome off her meds, man. I left a comment and I said, I would love to have Roseanne as my next door neighbor. But Rosie is more attractive than Madonna. Wait, what? You think Roseanne is more attractive than Madonna? You are smoking crack. Roseanne looks literally like my grandmother. I mean, my grandmother's passed away a long time ago, but she looks exactly like my grandmother. Madonna at least has some fat titties. She's still got some weight in her chest. Roseanne's probably got... I don't even want to think what Roseanne looks like naked. I don't even want to picture that. Though she did say if the podcast fails, she is going to start an OnlyFans and start going nude. And that would be very, very creepy. I'm definitely racist against cross-eyed Polacks who identify as Asian. Whew. Well, DC, I might be the only person that identifies as a cross-eyed Polak who's half Asian. We call her Rosie. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you guys had a one-on-one friendship with her. I can't stand Roseanne Bar. Oh, shit. Ed doesn't like her? But I'm talking about, like, have you seen, like, the new Roseanne? Like, the old, bitchy lady that just calls out people. Not like the Roseanne Bar from back in the day who would just, like, a loudmouth. Now she's just, like, a straight-up shit-talking bitch. Like, she is a... She's a shit talker. Why did a transgender man only eat salad? Because he was a herbivore. A herbivore. Wait a minute, hold on. Why did a trans man only eat salad? Because he was a herbivore. A herbivore. A herbivore. A herbivore. A herbivore. Are you trying to say she was here? Wait, I don't. A herbivore? A herbivore. A herbivore. A herbivore. I'm not getting the word. A herbivore. A herbivore. Oh, what's? I don't really get the joke, but all right. That one went way over my head. It's still over my head. I don't get it. I'm sorry. I don't eat salads. So I don't get the joke. But I did have a vagina years ago. Now I do have a penis, so maybe I understand that part of it. Not a functioning penis. It's just for show, for decoration. Only eats vegetables, you dumbass. Oh, a vegetarian? Oh, wait, no. A vegetarian doesn't eat meat. Oh, wait. I'm done. Stop talking about... Don't use fucking big words. Don't use words that have more than fucking 3 syllables. And make sure your sentences are short and simple. Talk to me like you're talking to a child. All right? If you're going to say a joke, don't use a big-ass word in the joke. You're going to blow my gasket. Exactly. You're really grinding my gears. How's that one? You're grinding my gears. All right, let's look at these different coils we have here. Let's see which one is going to be the lucky one tonight. By the way, I say you guys should support both these guys, Angel and James Mucklin, as they make fantastic coils. I would say also support these guys, but they're out of business, so don't bother with them. What do we have on the table, you ask? Actually, you don't care what we have on the table, but I'm going to show you what's on the fucking table. So we have the tried and true Tricore Fuse Clapton, best coil to ever come out of China. I don't care what anyone says. It's the best coil ever made. You can use it on anything. Mechanical, regulated. Hell, if you don't even vape, you could still use it for something. Then we have these coils. I believe the Gomez coils are imported from Mexico. So if you're into that import shit, check out, good old Gomez. By the way, I'm not paid for this. Though if Angel is watching and he wants to drop a few hundred, I'm not going to say no. When I pick a coil, it's so weird because I don't look at the specs of the coil. I look at the coil itself and kind of see how big and bulky it is. Like this coil, focus just a little too, I don't know. It doesn't seem like it'd be a good fit. I want something that puts out some heat. That's probably more, I don't know. That's more maybe like a tripod RTA. I want something maybe a little more hair on it. By the way, Angel does put seasoning on his coils, in case you're wondering. Then we got one of these beauties right here. What lies inside is a coil. You know what? It probably would be better if I just look at the specs of the coil, because we could be doing this all night long. Mark, what are you doing right now? What is it? Are you trying to promote their coils? Because if you are, you're doing a horrible job at it. Actually, no, I'm not trying to promote the coils. I'm just trying to choose a coil. I'm trying to bring some kind of winning content to this pathetic hour that we call a show. So far, there's not anything that I want. I'm in the mood for something big and hot. And I know that sounds flaming gay. But who knows? Maybe I might be flaming gay. I'm looking for big and hot. Big and hot? Do you want it to be black, big and hot? No, it doesn't really matter the color. The lights are going to be out, so it could all be this. It doesn't all the same to me. It's not like you're going to find a big black hot Asian. You might. All right. So far, I'm not even sure if I want any of these coils. You should try to build and wick a bulk. What are you, crazy, atomizer? You trying to get me killed? I wouldn't vape a goddamn bulk if you paid me. I have one bulk left, and I'm going to be buried with it. And I think I might have lost it already. Did I lose the goddamn bulk? I think I lost it. Either that or someone came down here and stole the goddamn thing, because it was sitting right in front of me. Now it's gone. I'll be a son of a bitch. Which one of you cocksuckers came in my house and stole my bulk? It's gone. Holy shit. All right, well, looks like I'm not getting buried with it. Shout out to China. All right, let's check out this beauty right here. Dun, 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 dun. I'm just so used to these coils. That's the problem. You know when you get so used to Oh, how can I put this? I want to put this so that way everyone can kind of relate to it. Let's say if you're a female, let's say you're used to just sucking that same dick over and over again, and then this different dick pops up one day, and you just feel weird kind of sucking on it. Like, it may be bigger and better, but it just feels odd. Or let's say you're a man, and you're just, sucking on a titty, and then one day this different titty pops in, and you're like, oh, that looks nice, but it's just too different, and you don't feel comfortable sucking on it. That's how I feel about the coils. Like, these coils are fantastic, but I'm just so used to my tricore fused Clapton. It's like, I don't know if I could do this. That's how I feel right now. So please, understand where I'm coming from. I think we're going to go tricore fused Clapton today. And you might be thinking, wow, what a way to support your American brothers. And you're right. I am leaning towards China on this one. Ed says, pick a goddamn coil and stop talking about sucking dicks. I was just I wanted the females that watch to relate, even though there's probably only two still. Or maybe there's some dudes that, go that way. I need a goddamn vape break. There's been too much talking. I can't do this. This is too much work. I need something that hits a little bit harder. Let's hit this. My package car was 160 and wait, what? I don't even know what Dan's saying. He's having a conversation with somebody. Mark knows about childbirth. I do. Hello. I had my period last week. I plan on giving birth one day. Can a man have a period nowadays? Jesus. I got my man pons. I'm all ready to roll. Hit that GT 8000 on turbo. You got to be fucking... Where's my GT 8000 at? Someone steal it? Oh, there she is. Let's hit this on turbo. We're going to do this one for DC. He deserves it. Or bass, I'm sorry. I confuse bass and DC. I think they're the same person. God damn. That'll put hair on your pussy right there. Holy shit. God damn. And to think the kids vape this shit. They chain vape this shit. Woo, man. That'll straighten out a crooked eye. Holy fuck. Alright, let's stay focused here. We're trying to put a coil in it. Oh, no, we're not actually. We're taking a break. I forgot. Do you think a disposable vape with a screen is overkill? I don't really... Okay, so I know people's thoughts on this already. And they hate it because it's a lot of wasting going on. To me, this isn't actually a screen. I don't consider that an LCD screen. I think, yeah, that's not a screen to me. Just my opinion. Is it overkill? I don't know. It really depends on you. If I vaped disposables on a regular basis, I would prefer this for a few reasons. One, I can get an estimated idea how much liquid is still in my pod's disposable. Two, the battery is a lot easier to understand because usually these devices have a little light here at the bottom that you can't see because they only light up when you vape it, and when you try to pull it away and look at the light, it's off. But then when you do see the light, they're always a different color. Like green means your battery's between this percentage, and yellow means this, and blue means that, and red means that. You got to remember all that shit. This is just, you hit the button, bam. You can tell your battery and how much juice. It's not probably going to be dead accurate, but it'll give you a little bit of an idea. I think it's a neat idea. Is it a lot to throw into the trash? Probably. Yeah, it is. But then again, how much do you really care about your Earth? I mean, doomsday is coming pretty soon, so you might as well enjoy it while you got it, because this motherfucker's going up in flames. That's for damn sure. What's up, Mr. Skrelly? So I don't... On top of it, I honestly don't think that they're selling enough of these to where they're going to cause any kind of significant damage to the Earth, the ozone layer, or whatever people... I honestly don't think they sell that many of these. So it could just be me, though. Who knows? So for me, I would like this just because it's easier to see and read. It tastes good. Turbo mode would be good, for instance, when I'm done having sex, after I'm done eating, when I'm in a bad mood, and other than that, I probably would never use turbo mode. Because nothing is better than after fucking than having a nice, fresh cigarette. Back in the day when you used to smoke, oh, nothing's done, and you're done, and you're just like, oh, you light up a cigarette, oh, that shit just hit the spot. That's what that would be like. I think it's a damn. I think it's a really good disposable. To be honest with you. Do I care what other people think? Not really. If you think this is going to destroy your planet, then you are obviously, I don't know, on the wrong planet. My favorite color is this pink? Wow, to my eyes, this thing looks gold. Holy Jesus Christ. That's pink? That looks gold to me. Is that gold? If that's pink, then I truly am colorblind. Holy God almighty. Imagine how much cigarette waste has there been over the last 100 years. Holy Jesus. You could have fucking truckloads of cigarettes with all the cigarette butts that have been wasted. Rose gold, son. All right, there you go. So I'm only half colorblind, I guess. Rose gold. This looks green and black to me, but that's, I think, gray and black. I can't stay focused. Let me introduce you to cocaine. No, thank you. My heart, I don't think can handle it. But I'll try it once, thank you. Would you like to smoke some crack? No. I heard it makes you paranoid. I'm already paranoid. Interesting. Would you care for some acid? No, I don't want to see floating fucking giraffes and pink elephants. How about some high-grade marijuana? Nope. That'll make me more paranoid than smoking crack. What am I doing? I'm looking at the same quote. Cigarette butts made a lot of birds' nests. Damn. Imagine sleeping in a wet bird's nest and getting nicotine poisoning as a bird. It's not damaging the world, I know, but why only have 700 puffs in the Netherlands? 700 puffs? What are you talking? This has 8,000 puffs. This is 8,000 puffs, 15 mil capacity. It has your charge port there. You can charge it over and over again. I mean, these are coming to the point where it's like, why buy this as when you can get a pod system? But I still think it comes down to the convenient factor. I still think there's people out there who don't want to bother with buying their own liquid and filling up their own pods, and they just want to pull something out of a package and start vaping it. Do I vape like that? No. And a lot of hobbyist vapors hate these things because they feel like they destroyed the market, which they probably did because China is now realizing they make more money off selling these than they did their $30 rebuildables that you only buy once and you never need to buy it again because you can just build it over and over again. So I guess in a business standpoint, this is a much smarter idea because you make money if you're a business. But if you're not a business and you're looking to, save people and all that other stuff, it's probably a bad idea. 2 mil in the UK, 400 puffs. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, so they have a limit in whatchamacallit. Yeah, the limit of 700 puffs in it. See, I wonder. So how does that work? Can you just not order something that has 8,000 puffs? And if you do order something, like, does it get hit by custom? Like, I don't know. How do they know? How does that work? Like, let's say I were to send you one of these, which would probably cost $100 in shipping. But let's just say I sent this to you. Would you not get it? Like, would it go through customs and they would hold it up because it says 8 or 16 mils on it? Or you just don't have vape shops out there that sell shits like this? Yeah, you can, but it's illegal. Interesting. Oh, here we go. Ed's talking shit. Damn, enough talking and build that damn RTA. I think Ed, I picture Ed right now sitting in his underwear with one of those fancy glass cups that are like 4 inches thick, made of pure crystal, filled with wild turkey. And he's just waiting for me to build this goddamn atomizer. That's all he's waiting for. He don't care about nothing else right now. He don't drink out of those cheap little glass cups that the minute you drop them, they break. No, no, no. I drink out of the bottle, you son of a bitch. Whoa, Jesus Christ. You drink that shit out of the bottle? You gotta be nuts. Only 20% Nick salt. If you're vaping 20% Nick salt, I want to say highs, you will die. I'm assuming you mean 2% Nick salt, or 20 milligrams. 20% would be 200 milligrams, which I don't think is an actual measurement, but yeah. Just build it. All right, we're just gonna build it. We're not even gonna listen to nobody, and I'll do my best to follow chat as I build. What are we doing? I don't know what we're doing. We're building something. Why do these tricore fuse claptons seem skinnier and thinner than the other ones? Are these? There's two types of tricores. These are the. Yeah, so you don't want these ones. These are the 0.38 ones. You want the other ones. Hold on. I knew something didn't feel right. Oh, snap diddly-doo. Oh, she's home. The old ball and chain's home. Ah, there we go. 0.21. That's what we're talking about. Your dog's down here. I'm going to bed. It's 3 a.m. Damn, you should be in bed already. But thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. So you may be wondering, Mark, you're crazy. There's no difference between those tricore fuse claptons. I think there are actually 3 different ones. Or no, it might just be 2. But I know that for sure there's 2 different ones. This is the tricore fuse clapton. That one's made for girls. And then we got the tricore fuse clapton that's made for men. You can notice how that one's a little bit more rustier. That rust actually adds flavor to the vape. So if you have a vagina, you want to vape that. And if you have a penis, or even a non-working penis, you want to use that one. There you go. If you want to know what the difference is in number, I don't even know why I haven't even showing this, because you can't even buy these goddamn coils anymore. But there you go. There's the difference. What's the difference? Hell if I know. Resistance, inner diameter is the same. Everything. What are you doing, Mark? Why are you showing him this? Who cares? Oh, yeah, you're right. I don't know. Freelians. Don't be using big words in here. Who is she talking to? Is the dog out of here? The one thing I don't like is the leads are... So I have to decide, do I want to remove a lead and make this even lower or add a lead? We're going to try... You know what I'm going to do? What are you going to do? Well, since I was technically born with a penis, but I have a vagina now, we're actually going to go with the female version of the tricores, because I can add a wrap and I think it'll fit a lot better. Remove half a wrap. You know what? I think you're trying to be a funny guy, and I'm not laughing over here. It's not funny to me. I take this shit serious. Can't you tell? Nothing. This ain't a fucking joking matter. Ed Barkley sent me an email. I think he wants to buy the coils off me. I did get your other email, Ed. I just haven't replied to it yet. But I did get it. I'm considering it, actually. Because I don't know why, but I am. All right, let's try to do this. What are you going to try to do? I don't know. Talk to yourself. Can we get closer? Because people love when it's close. I like when the dick's actually touching them on the face. There you go. This is only gonna take an hour. Hold on. Don't move. And it might be a little bit easier with this. There we go. Stay focused, you little fucking shitty ass camera. I'll buy everything you own. Oh shit. You know what? You just want to send over a blank check. I got a bunch of shit. I got a laptop. I got some guitar pedals. Hell, I got a guitar. I got an amp. I got a bunch of vape devices. I got some old underwear. I got some old Adidas shirts I don't wear anymore because they got dried up caulk and paint on them. Hell, I'm even willing to sell my wife if the price is right. Did I say that out loud? No, I didn't.
You're such an asshole. I don't even understand how she's with him. He's a piece of shit.
I don't even understand it either, to be honest with you. I think I'm more of like a charity case. Like she feels like she's doing good in the world by being married to me. And I feel like I lost my screwdriver. Oh no. Are we going to be here for an hour trying to find this fucking screwdriver? You're giving me anxiety, buddy. And this build has just started. And you're not even building it. You're just putting a coil in. Well, you know what? Why don't you suck a dick? Well, you know what? Why don't you give me a dick to suck on? I'm sorry. All right. Who are you talking to? I have no fucking clue. You going crazy? Nope. I'm on Prozac. I can't go crazy. Oh, okay. Well, good. You going to tighten the coil down? Sure am. Wow, you're a professional. How long have you been doing this? 38 years? I actually invented vaping. Did you? Yep, sure did. I invented it and I destroyed it. Ooh, nice. Congratulations. Don't congratulate me. This feels like it went in there too easy. Something's wrong. Can you find the hole? I barely can find the hole. You can't just... No, you can't stick it in the butthole and then slide it into the pink hole. You'll get an infection. Well, you know what? Oh, you're giving me the shits. Did you get the photo I emailed? How am I gonna look at a photo when I'm trying to do a fucking build? You think I have multiple personalities where I can check the email and build a coil? Jesus, you know what? I can't do it. I need a vape now. You stress me out. I can't do it. My anxiety's high. My balls are starting to sweat. I gotta turn the fan on. I can't take this shit. Oh, my dick don't pop out. I can't deal with this fucking... Oh, that's much better. Hold on. Oh, yeah. There we go. Ooh, look at that. See that? Ooh, look at that ass. Look at that shit right there. Mm-hmm. That's a fucking meat palace right there. Oh, now I feel better. All right. Now I can work. Let's have a vape. Thank you. You certainly have multiple personalities. Personalities. What a fatty. That's something I've never heard a woman say to me. Wow, you got a big fatty. Like, oh, never mind. I was referring to your thigh. Wow, you got a pencil dick. I'm trying to stay focused. Tripolar. Here we go with the coil scrape. In order to have a good coil, you got to scrape it. And ladies, if there's anyone watching, don't be scraping your men. I'm telling you, once you start scraping, that's it. They're going to find somebody else who doesn't scrape. I'm going to need a little bit more light on this, please, sir. Oh, not a problem. How many watts you need? 100, 500, 1,000? Can you turn on that baseball stadium lamp over there? Sure, that 5,000 watt bulb. Ching! Oh, perfect. Thank you. Ah, that's better. So what made you remove your penis? I don't know. I was bored one day and I said, you know what? What would it be like to have a vagina. Doesn't have to be working. And then, well, here I am. Half in, half out. Coil's mounted. Coil's too low. Ed, I know damn well you ain't telling me how to build. There's 112,000 people watching this, and they're watching this for a reason, because I know exactly what I'm doing. And I can tell you right now, the coil is too high, actually. That's too high. We're going to push it down. Now, you may think, Mark, why didn't you put the leads on the top and the bottom, not the bottom? Well, if I had the leads on the top, the coil would be way too low. I could pull it up, but I find it easier to push it down with the leads on the bottom than having the leads on the top and pulling it up. So, Ed, sit back and just learn from a professional. Push the coil down until it touches. You know what's going to touch? I'm not going to tell you what's going to touch, because I might get thrown in jail. What am I trying to do here? Oh, I'm trying to... Oh, my God. I need wire snips. Oh, yeah. This is going to be a Lulu right here. I got to stay in the shot. So, somehow I have to have one eye on my monitor to the right, one eye in front of me, and then one eye off to the left to see chat. So I need pretty much 3 eyes, and they got to be completely crossed. I guess I'm halfway there, right? Come on, get this fucking shit cut. I can't cut this like this. Let's move to the big screen. Shoo-bop, beep-bop, ba-da-ba-da-ba. There we go. Now we can kind of see what's going on here. Clip that. You got to click close. What's the problem here? I'm having a problem. What the? No. You know what? Let's do it this way. I'll teach you guys. We call this the old Fagan pull and release technique. I'm the one that actually invented this. So if anybody out there claims that this was their idea, they're lying. But before you do it, make sure your screws are tight, because if they're not, this will backfire on you and it will not work. Mark, I would have been done with this about an hour ago, and I'd be vaping it by now. And you're probably right. If I could find the hole, there we go. Let me put these screws down. God damn, you shake much? Actually, I shake quite a bit. They call me Shaky McShake'ems. Put those down. There we go. All right, now. Da-da-da. Now, why would you want to do that? That's stupid. Actually, no, because this is a surefire way to where it will cut, or I guess snap off at the closest possible. Like, it is, you couldn't cut that close with a pair of clippers. Impossible. Don't press the button, by the way, when you're doing this. Grab the other one. Probably a lot easier to do this if you're not using ceramic tweezers. But since I'm a professional, I can do this. There we go. There we go. Voila. Just call me call me the Vaping Professional, I guess. That could be my new name. Ed says leave the leads on, better flavor. I agree, but you know what? This is not about flavor, it's about how it looks. So, now with that said, we're going to eyeball the coil with my crooked eye, and we're going to say that that coil is too high. So put a little dab of poo-poo on your finger. Maybe you could just graze your butthole, and then push it on the coil like that, and just push it down. Or, if you want to be a smartass, you could just take your coiling rod, slide it through the hole, if you could find the hole, and just push it down. And I'm going to say that I want to go maybe a little more. I believe the philosophy is the coil is closer to the air holes, you get more vapor Farther away from the air hole, you get more throat hit. I think that's the philosophy, or I have it backwards. Make sure the coil is absolutely crooked, because people love when you put the coil in there crooked. And in my opinion, I'm going to say, let's go a little lower. I'm living on the edge tonight. I can't go too lower because I don't have that much lead. Has it even moved, Mark? No, not really, but that's good for me. The coil hasn't even moved at all, I don't think. But to me, it's moved. You need a new coiling rod, you idiot. This is a professional, all stainless steel, imported coiling rod with a bent tip. But we don't use this end, so we don't worry about that. But look at this. That is a... And it's got knurling, so you can grip it right here. Look at this. This is imported, actually. Yep. I got this back in the old days when Mike Vapes had his website. I bought one from him, and I bought one from Signature Tips. So I got one as a backup. These have been with me forever, and I think they're the best coiling rods ever made. And I think they're both bent, right? Or just one? They both look bent. What's with you and the tip? I'm not sure what happened with the tips, but it is what it is, right? All right, enough talking. They want to see action. You want to see action? I got action for you. Let me take my pants off. Hold on. There's a lot to go through here. Did I lose something? You sure did. What'd you lose? My tweezers. How'd you lose them? I'm not sure. They got to be right in front of you. They are actually. They're in your hand. Holy Jesus. All right. We're good. Wattage. That's not the screen, idiot. It looks like a screen, doesn't it? That's the wattage buttons. There you go, Einstein. 30 watts. That should be good to get it, you know. Now, this is where the fun part comes in, where we could scrape it. But first, just going to give it some little pulses. Wow, you must think you're a tough guy. Ah, look at that. We're a little crooked. Got some hot spots. The key to the best coil is the scraping action. Yes. Do a vertical scrape and a horizontal scrape. Now, you don't have to really, press into it. Just kind of, graze it. Kind of like you're at the beach. You're in the water. A lot of people around. It's a crowded beach, and you kind of graze your penis up against a girl in the water. And you're not sexually assaulting her. It's just that it's crowded, and you accidentally bumped into her, and your penis happens to be erect. Same situation here. You're just kind of grazing it. So the coil is the girl, and this is your penis. Oh, actually, no, it's not, because if you did it more than once, you probably go to jail. But in this case, we're not going to go to jail because it's a coil. You got your... Come on. I'm going easy. I'm going in easy. You don't want to lay into it. If you lay into it, you're going to be getting nasty hot spots. So we can see one side's getting nice and lit. The other one's not lit. Mark, you got to stop scraping the coil. You're doing it too much. Listen. I'm a fucking professional. You can't tell me what I'm doing and what I'm not doing. Look at that shit. Look at that. That motherfucker lighten up so even. It makes my I don't know, makes my eye look straight. I have no idea. That shit is beautiful. Look at it. Ooh, let's give it a little bit. Just a little more. I want to try to get these ends. Kind of give it a little bit. We're only at 30 watts, so don't get excited. Think I'm vaping it or pulsing it at 100 watts. Simply just pulsing it at 30 watts. It appears a little brighter on camera, like I'm really laying into it, but I'm not. It's not that bright in person. I know that sounds racist, but it's not racist. I just love scraping coils. I could do this all day. Just call me the coil scraper. Are we good? I think we're good. Look at that shit. You'll never see a coil let up that even in your life. Look at that. You wish you could put coils in an atomizer like that. You guys have been vaping for probably 10 years, and you still can't put a coil in there that looks that good. You see that shit? Thank you, Ed. At least someone can acknowledge my craft. Keep scraping it. That's what she said. I never seen somebody fuck around so much. Who's fucking around? I'm sitting here creating an art. This is an art form. All right, what am I doing? I have no fucking clue what you're doing. All right, good. Grab a coiling rod. Why? I don't know. Just grab one. All right, we got one. Coil looks a little crooked, right? Yes, but you're all about the crooked. Yeah, as long as it ain't touching the post, we're good. I would feel a little comfortable if we just moved it over a little bit more. Okay, we will. Which way is it? It's more on that side, so we want to go. It's this way, just... it ain't gonna move. Yeah, I'm not gonna move. Don't fuck with it. It's a good coil. You're gonna fuck with it. Now it's gonna light up uneven. Watch. Betcha. Actually, I want to keep dry burning this coil until the metal eventually melts. There we go. We're good. There we go. Look at that bitch. Speaking of, this bitch needs a vape. I don't build dead shorts into my vape. Wait, what? Now the camera's crooked. I think, Ed, you might be a tad crooked. I think the chair you're sitting in is crooked, and the desk that your monitor's sitting on is crooked. Therefore, I'm coming across as crooked. Everything here is straight as an arrow. I've measured everything with a protractor using my good eye, and everything seems pretty spot on. Is your camera crooked? My camera can't get any straighter. The coil may be leaning to one side about maybe a 0.08 of a millimeter, but you wouldn't be able to tell the difference when you're vaping it. I would love for all the big mouth cocksuckers in chat that talk shit. I would just love to see pictures of their coil builds. Oh, I would fucking love it. Because I know damn well, if I were to take one of your atomizers, just somebody at random in chat, and just tear it apart and have a look at the coil, that shit would look so jacked up and crooked and fucking cross-eyed and burnt and all kinds of weird shit. I see what's happening right now. There's a lot of jealousy building up in chat because my coils come out so nice. And people are like, wow, why can't I fucking put coils in like that? This retarded motherfucker, cross-eyed, stupid, can do a better build than me. And you guys are mad. I understand. I'd be mad too. Put your jewelry goggles on and look at your coil. All right, let's look at my coil. I lost my glass. I need my glasses to find my glasses. Hold on. Let's put my far away glasses on. Oh, there we go. All right, we got my close-up glasses. All right, let's look at this bitch up close. You know what? Let's do a double tap here. Magnifying glass, bifocals. I could actually see the fingerprints from the Chinese guy that wrapped this thing. Holy Jesus. It's not, I mean, it's got a little bit of a cock to it, but it's nothing to where it's going to make the vape any different. That's a fantastic coil. But for the perfectionists out there, I'll give it a little movement because I know, even though this is not going to change anything in the vape. There we go. That's beautiful. God damn, I can't even... Woo, those are strong as shit. Damn, son, put your pants on. I can't put my pants on. You guys are making my balls hot. Where we at? We here? Or we're here? Look at that shit. Oh, sorry, we need the baseball light. Holy cow. There we go. Look at that. Shoo-bop-beep-bop-bow. Shoo-boop-boop-boop-boo. That shit is... You'll never see a coil that beautiful. Hold on. I'll let you guys take a screenshot of this right there so you can pretend that you did this build and you could post it on your Facebook or social media. There you go. Go ahead. Take a picture of that. All right, you're done. It's black, start over. That is probably the racist comment I've ever seen all night, Mr. Chuck. Looks crooked as hell. Gary, I think your internet connection is crooked. Because that shit is spot on. Look at that. It might be a little crooked, but I think crookedness gives it character. Nobody likes perfection, right? Everybody likes to have something a little, you know, hey. He's got a little, you know, people like a little, what's the word I'm looking for? They don't want perfection. You know, if you see a lady, she happens to have a few little bumps on her vagina or maybe a scab, you know, no big deal. That's nature. If you're a woman and you hook up with a guy and he happens to have like scars on his penis, you're probably wondering, well, why do you got scars on your penis? Were you a rapist at one point and maybe your victim tried biting your penis off? No. What am I talking about? I have no fucking idea. No, I don't have scars on my penis, by the way. I think I should be medicated. I am medicated, but something about Thursday, I don't know. Something in the air on Thursday that just makes things come out. Oh, I broke it. Like there's a part of my brain that just comes out on Thursday. That usually doesn't come out. At least not in front of normal people. You guys are not really normal, so. Is it a full moon? Is that what it is? Okay, it's probably a full moon then. You have a piece of wire hanging out from under a set screw, possibly a short. You are fucking smoking crack. There is no goddamn piece of wire. You cross-eyed bitch. You know what? I'm going to go fucking super micro and grab my goddamn phone and I'm going to zoom in on this bitch. And if I don't see a piece of wire sticking out, you're going to get sodomized. There ain't no goddamn wire sticking out, Batch. You better get your goddamn eyes checked, son. Of course, everyone's gonna. You know what? Let's do the test. Got that. Got this. Got that. I think we lost the part that we need to use this as a tank. Did we lose it? Yes, we lost it. Where's the fucking tank at? I don't fucking know. Why do you keep talking to yourself? Because no one else is talking to me. I'm sorry. Okay, where's the tank at? I don't. Here's the cap. Oh my God, someone took the tank part. How am I going to vape this with no tank? What the fuck happened to it? It's sitting right here. Oh my Jesus, Mother of God. Why always got to call for mother? What are you, a mama's boy? No? Oh, Jesus. All right. We're not going to be able to vape today, folks. I don't know where the fucking tank's at. Let's pan out. Maybe you guys can help me find it. Do you see a tank anywhere? Because I don't fucking see it. What the fuck happened to the tank? Let's zoom back in. They might see your penis. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Oh my Jesus. Oh, there it is. It's under the monitor. I'll be a son of a bitch. It rolled off the table. Bachelor says, here, use my glasses, you blind son of a bitch. Thank you for that donation. I'll be sure to put that towards my new glasses. Now, just so Bachelor can shut his fucking mouth, we're going to put the tank on. He claims that there's a short. I can promise you. I can probably bet you $1,000 there's not a short, but I'm not going to bet you because I'm not stupid like that. And shabam shaboom. We got light. We got short on the screen. Just even though we do not. Is that thing lighting up even? There's a little something on the side right there, but we're good. No shorts, no nothing. Bachelor, as always, is losing his mind. And I don't... Why is that not... See what you did to the coil? Now it's not lighting up even. You son of a bitch. I gotta scrape it again. Oh my god. This will never end. You guys keep making me move the coil, and then it just loses its, I don't know, it loses. I don't even want to know what Angela's making upstairs, but it smells like she's boiling spoiled milk. It smells disgusting. She better not come down here with some kind of, I don't know, cook something that's, it smells funky, whatever she's making. All right, we looking good? Yeah, we're looking good. You want to dry burn the coil a little bit more, maybe melt it? No, we're good. We ain't going to melt it. You sure you don't want to melt it? Yeah, I'm sure. Okay, just making sure. I thought you liked vaping on liquid metal. I'm not boiling the coil. It's only at 30 watts. It may look like it's bright and glowing on the camera, but I assure you in person, it's not all that. It's very low key. Now, if I put it at 80 watts, then we'll melt that motherfucker. Thank you again, Bachelor, for that lovely donation. He says, X1 if you saw the hanging wire. Where the fuck are you seeing a hanging wire on this bitch? I'm going to use, you know what? I'm going to use my... Can we get closer? Does camera allow it? Let's see. How close will you allow us to get? Well, it depends. Are you paying? No, I'm not paying. I just want a freebie. Oh, okay, well then probably not that close. Can we do this? We can do that. All right, let's do that. Oh, that's too close. It won't focus. Will it focus that close? Come on. Nope, it won't focus that close. Thanks, Sony, you piece of shit. Where in the fuck? You guys are fucking with me, and I'm tired of it. I'll go back to smoking. I don't see it. I must be losing my mind, but I don't see it. Nope. And oh wait, there's that little. Oh, wait a minute. There's a little pubic hair right there. It's not really. I mean, it's. It's not causing any problems, but I will attempt to try to grab that little tiny piece. Dude, that's going to be virtually impossible. Oh, there we go. Well, I guess maybe he was right. But look how tiny that fucking... You can't even see it. It's so tiny. Focus! It's not even there. Where'd it go? It's so fucking tiny. Alright, it's gone. Whatever it was, it's gone. And you lost out on making $1,000. That's all I'm saying. So shut up! I'm the professional on this goddamn thing. And Sony, your goddamn cameras suck. They don't let me zoom in. Like, I want to see the actual threads of the coil. I want to see the individual wraps. Alright, now I got to make sure that that little piece didn't fall in the atomizer, and I inhale it. So now we got to sit here. And blow. Do you have any other ideas, Mark? You know what? I do actually have an idea. Hold on. Let's try this. I don't have the old school Coil Master brush, but the coil isn't hot, so we're going to use this. I think this is the brush that you get with your hair cutting kit. We'll get all the metal dust that I scraped off there. There we go. Nice. Smells like penis, but that's okay. Florida Boy says this is painful. Where does it hurt, Florida Boy? Does it hurt in your testicles? Does it hurt in your urethra, lower back of your neck? Where's the pain coming at? Ed, I'm going to send a $20 crack whore to your house that only has 2 front teeth that is going to scrape the goddamn skin off of your dick. And that'll teach you. All right. Speaking of cotton, I think this might be a little too thin, but we're gonna give it a shot. See how it pulls through. Is it gonna be a tight pull or a soft one? That ain't bad. We'll stay with it. We will stay with it. Scissors. Yes, scissors. So we have two pairs to choose from. We have, I don't remember which pair I bought and which pair Hippie sent me. But I think they're both technically the same set, just a different color. No, wait, they are different. Yeah, they're different scissors, actually. I think he sent the green ones. These. We'll try those. Does it really matter what scissors you use? Yes, actually it does. Because you don't want a fucking dull scissor. It's like having a penis that doesn't get hard. Why would that matter to you? Oh, it doesn't actually. Something tells me you're a closeted homosexual. Something tells me that you're thinking too much about me. Something tells me that we started watching this show on HBO and it is fucking hilarious because what's his name is in it. I forgot his name, but he was the main character in one of the best shows ever created in this lifetime. If you've never watched Eastbound and Down, you have not lived your life. Now there's a new show. I don't know how, it's not really that new, but it's new to me. Where it's him, whatever that dude's name is, John Goodman. They're like pastors, and they rip off people. Somebody will know the name of it. Kenny Powder? Is that Kenny Powders? Kenny Powders! Kenny Powders! Not Eastbound and Down, but it's a new one that he's, or a recent show that he, it's like someone said the name of it, please. You haven't watched Eastbound and Down, Bachelor? Oh my Jesus, mother of whatever. You have to watch it. This is the best show ever created. There's a new Cosby Show? Wow, I can only imagine. Is he? You know what? I'm not even gonna turn that into a joke because it might be very tasteless. I need my pubic brush. Pubic brush? Can I get a pubic brush, please? Yes. Check it for crabs before you start combing your cotton. Any crabs in there? Negative. Any pubic hairs? Negative. Would you like to add a pubic hair? You know what? Let's add one. Fuck it. Hold on. Let's see what I can get out of this fucking pouch. Ooh, damn. Hold on. Can I pull these out or will it hurt? Ah! Oh, I can't pull them out. Damn, these motherfuckers are in. Ah! Did I get a hair? I can't even see my own hair. Oh, no. Wait. There. Is that a hair? No, there's no hair there, dude. God damn it. He was an OBGYN in the last show. No, it's, what is it called? Someone say the name of the goddamn thing. Glorious Gemstones. Thank you, Joe. Hilarious. I'm only on like episode 3, but it's hilarious. And I guess there's a new 3rd season out. I'm only on season 1. But that dude is fucking hilarious, man. I seen him in Eastbound and Down. That was like the best show ever created. What are you doing? You talking about TV shows? You're going to comb this shit. We're going to comb it. We're all about the comb. It's like combing your cat's vagina.
Meow. Meow.
Easy there. I need a cat's name. Easy there, Gabrielle. Easy.
Meow.
Easy. Easy.
Meow. Meow.
Easy.
Meow. Meow. Meow.
Ooh, Gabrielle. I didn't realize you had such fat lips. Nice. Thank you. All right. Now we cut. Now make sure you add a good amount of secretion from your mouth. Kind of, you know. There we go. Make sure you've, taken. Make sure your tests are pretty much negative. You don't want to have HIV and start putting spit on your cotton and passing it on to your neighbor and Before you know it, half the vape community's got HIV. But it's okay, because having that nowadays is... You can get rid of it. Phone call away. What are you talking about? I have no idea, actually. Okay. Tell us how to wick the perfect RTA. I've told you many times. I can't keep telling you. I'll have to start charging people in order to teach them how to build. Cut the cotton flush with the coil. What are you, fucking smoking crack? Ed, I don't think Ed knows. I don't think Ed vapes. I think I'm certain Ed doesn't vape. He's telling me all the wrong shit to do. Ed's gonna need I think he needs a vaping 101 class. This side happens to be a little longer than that side. I do acknowledge that. But we can easily fix that. This little trick I do, it's called just give it a tug. There we go. Look at that. Ooh, yeah. Now, a good way to judge. But you don't want to judge, Mark. That's bad. Don't judge people. I judge everybody, actually. I judge them before I even talk to them. I just judge them by their face. Like, yep, that guy's a douchebag. Yep, he's an asshole. Yep, I would guarantee you he sucks dick. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's your problem? I don't have a problem, actually. Actually, I have a few problems. Would you like to know my medical history? If you don't mind, could you fax over your records? Sure. You got a fax number? Fax machine's broken. Can you send an email? Yeah, but then I gotta scan them in and send. It's too much of a hassle. All right, well, just screw it then. All right, let's get back to wicking. Oh, here she comes with the goddamn food. She's gonna kill me. I could feel it. I want to know what you made because it smells like you were boiling spoiled milk upstairs.
First of all, you kind of smell it. Second of all, it's chicken and potatoes.
What the fuck is that? You want to show everybody your nails? Don't touch my shit.
Where's that at?
It's right here with the. Put it by the atomizer. This ain't rocket science. There we go. Are you in a gang? What's with all the different colors? Whoa, easy there. I'm doing a fucking build. Chinese guy do that?
Lady.
Chinese lady?
Vietnamese.
Vietnamese, Chinese, ain't fucking thing. Alright. We're gonna brush this. This is kind of hanging out. You know what? This is a lot easier to do when I don't have to fucking have it on the camera showing you guys how to fucking do it. I would have been done with this shit 3 hours ago. But nope. Everyone's gotta learn how to wick. They gotta learn how to coil their atomizer. You're here to teach. But you know what? Are you still down here?
I'm going to take him up.
You're gonna pick him up?
Take him up?
Meaning your dog?
Yes.
Sorry to hear that. He hasn't gone out. All right, we're looking a little toasty, but before we nail looks better than his coil. Someone get rid of Dick. Dick, you're out of here. I've had it. I've had it with the Dick. Now, Mark, how can he tell if the cotton's long enough? Well, listen here, Einstein. Look through the air hole. See that? La, 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 la. You want the end of the cotton just to barely be touching. And in this case, I think I'm pretty good. I think I'm pretty good. You can actually go through here. You can do that if you want, but, you know, that's for old people. Us youngsters like to live on the edge and put a little extra cotton in our atomizer. So that way the vape is extra juicy. You notice, if you put too little cotton and it wicks up quick, you might get some dry hits, though, because it just doesn't hold enough liquid. See, sometimes you want to put just a little extra cotton in there. I think that's perfect. By the way, I am the creator and designer of the GT4, so I know everything. It's going to flood. You are smoking crack, Andy. I will bet you $1 million that this thing is going to vape better than anything ever. I can build and wick these things blindfolded. That's how many times I've done it. This will not flood, will not leak. The only time it's going to leak is when I prime it right now with liquid, because I'm going to dump juice on it. That's the only time we're going to see it leak. Other than that, this motherfucker will vape perfectly for a good week, if not more. Now you're wondering, what juice are you going to use? Actually, you probably don't give a shit. But if you did, one of my delightful favorites, yes sir, Bob. Peanut butter jam monster banana. That shit will put hair on the shaft of your penis. Not just around it, but on it. Why would you want that? I have no idea, but it will do it for you. Now, that bottle's kind of low, so we're going to have to grab a fresh one, and we're going to jump back up. I got cotton on me. Hold the phone. Because I need a new bottle of juice. You just called me a Jew? No, I said juice. God damn it. All right, let's get some juice, baby. What kind of juice you looking for? I want something, I don't know, banana. Banana? You racist? Hell no, I want some banana juice, bitch. Where is my shit? Oh, what do we got here? We got the one strawberry. That's a good one. But we don't want that. What do you want? Peanut butter, jam monster, banana. Can I get some peanut butter jam monster fried chicken? No, you cannot. Because we don't vape fried chicken, bitch. We eat that shit. What kind of food is this? This looks like American Chinese. She tried to make like Chinese food? What is this? What is that? Look at that. It's got a little cum drizzle on the end of it. It's good, but I don't know what I just ate. What is that? I don't know. I better not be. If it's mushrooms, I'm getting a divorce. Don't eat it right now. I already introduced her to my lawyer, so. One more mushroom, I'm moving to Canada. Where the women are easy and there's no problems. These goddamn American women, they want money and fucking big dicks and all that shit. I ain't got that. I need a woman that wants me for me. Can you love me for me? Them Canadian women, they don't care if you're small dick, no money, broke, jobless, homeless. They'll take you in. They'll feed you, fuck you, let you sleep there. They'll marry you. Shout out to the Canadian women out there. Thank you. All right, so we're just priming this up. And you may be wondering, Mark, give us some pointers on this. Well, you want to juice this bitch up to the point where you see liquid pouring out of the air hole. Why do I want to do that? Well, because it's better to over-prime than under-prime. I can't stand when I see someone do a build and they wick it and then they just do like, they'll do like this. Come on, you got juice in that bottle? Bloop, bloop, bloop. 2-3 drops, preferably on the coil, not off the side. And then they start firing it. Knowing the cotton in the middle is still dry as shit. Like, what the fuck are you doing, man? Lube that bitch up. Like, how much KY do you pump on your dick before you start jerking off? Just one little pump? Hell no, I dumped the whole bottle. I fill up my fleshlight with a good, like, 12 ounces of fucking KY. So when I fuck that thing, there's fucking Vaseline and liquid shooting out the other end of it. It's like a fountain of fucking oil that pours out of the other end. I got to cap off the other end so when I'm fucking it, I don't get oil everywhere. Pretty sad. All right. Enough talking about fleshlights. Let's focus on the professional wicking job that you're doing. Okay, I'm doing that. Do you know what you're doing right now? Barely. Okay, good. Oh, you look good doing it. I know. Thank you. See why this is so hard to do? Because I'm not looking at the atomizer. Here, I'll let you show you guys what I'm doing. Look. So this is what I'm doing. I'm looking over here, and the atomizer's right here. And you might be wondering, Mark, how do you do that? Well, because I'm looking at the goddamn camera screen. And that's why sometimes things may take a little bit longer than usual because I'm not actually looking at the atomizer. So you got to bear with me there. All right. So a normal person may think, that's perfect. Go ahead and wick her up or juice her up and let's get started. But me, I believe more is better. So with that said, let's fucking get that bitch going. Yeah, it's like putting fudge on ice cream. Yeah, load that shit on. There you go. Yeah, now it's pouring out of the sides. That's what I'm talking about. Now that's a fucking primed up build right there. Now you can vape that shit. Hell, you don't even need to put a tank on there. Just start vaping it like that. That shit is good. And that's why it's always good to have a rag on the sideline. We'll do a little bit of this. There we go. Kind of boil it in the coil. Nice, nice, nice. We're going to clean up our mess. Remove our little deck there. Whoa, don't lose it. Give it a little bit of, kind of like your, you know, when you shake after you're done taking a piss. Same situation here with the atomizer. Just give it a shake, get the piss off of it. Maybe pan out a little bit so you're not, you know, focusing in on your cum rag. There we go. What's next there, hotshot? Well, next is the tank. But you still got juice all over it. Don't worry about that. Juice ain't gonna hurt you. What do you mean juice ain't gonna hurt you? I said juice! Juice! Clean your hearing aid or change the battery on it. I'm sorry. Thank you. All right, there we go. We got that. We got a fresh bottle of the banana, PB, and or whatever the hell you want to call it. Pop that bitch in and fill her up. Come on. I got time for this. Fill it up. And I think she's filled. There we go. Take a cap. Slide that bitch on. Grab your drip tip of choice. Mine is preferably the drip tip from, whatchamacallit? What is it called? I don't fucking know. This fucking drip tip from this thing. And what is a good idea to do is, since you over-primed it, it's good to grab it with your rag and give it a blow. That'll blow out all that extra liquid that you flooded it with like an asshole. But at least now, when you put it on your device, you ain't got to wait, or you ain't going to worry about dry hitting or anything like that. You ain't got to wait to slowly ramp it up. You just put that bitch on, set it to the wattage you want to set it at, and just start vaping. So, what do we end up ohming out at on a GT4? Good question, because I have no idea. We ended up ohming at down 0.22 on a GT4. That's almost unheard of. Not for me. That's a damn good vape right there. And let's have a vape. Mm-hmm. Oh, man, that's so goddamn good. It's like drinking liquid. That shit is luscious. Yep. You ain't gonna get that if you use some little like 0.8 ohm coil or whatever made with like 42 gauge wire. You need some manly coils. 0.22. I can even crank that up probably to 60 watts, but we're gonna leave it at 50 because we don't want to drain that battery too bad. And then go ahead and wipe your mod that's covered in liquid off. And then start over. I missed the first step. All right, we're gonna start that over. And that, folks, is how you spend an hour and a half putting a new pre-built coil in an atomizer. Now, the average human could probably do that in 10 minutes or less. But if you strive for perfection, it might take you a bit longer. And I want to give a shout out to all the Chinamen out there that made this build possible. Because without the Chinese, this wouldn't happen. So shout out to you. Whoever made that goddamn pair of shitty ass ceramic tweezers. Shout out to, is it Friskas? They're probably in China. Shout out to you. Shout out to the people that make these things. Shout out to you. Shout out to the folks that make these shitty ass glasses. Yeah, these are pretty much 3 inches thick. Dear God. Shout out to the glasses that I need to wear in order to find those glasses. Shout out to you. And shout out to the crab comb. Because everyone has crabs at least once in their life. What is this? Oh, and we got a coil that's just laying there. I don't know why, but it's laying there. Everyone understands. #Fagan is a professional coil scraper. I could actually taste the metal scrapings. I think. Ooh, I think that's what's giving me gas. I think the metal scrapings, I like to call it metal powder, is what actually gives it a better throat hit. So I think the more you scrape it, the more you're going to get that metal flake mixed with the liquid. And it just gives it a nice, strong throat hit. And I don't know what I'm eating. You know what? I'm not even going to touch that until I know what it is. Because I ate something and it was soft. It was soft like a... What are those called? It was soft like a dumpling. But it almost felt like a potato. But it wasn't a... I don't know what the fuck it was. Did you put a coil in it or did you forget? Actually, that was all make-believe. We didn't really do that. That was a pre-recorded video that someone made for me. So that way it would look like I was doing a coil build. But in reality, I don't even vape, to be honest with you. I'm a heavy smoker. I smoke 5 packs a day. The only time you don't see me smoking is when I'm live. But I do this because, well, I'm trying to meet women. Plain and simple. I heard that if you got into vaping, you can go to vape expos and you can meet women, start having sex, and all kinds of fun stuff. So it hasn't happened yet, but I'm hoping for it to eventually happen. So, yeah, who cannot resist? He's just like Rip Then. Hey. Don't you dare compare me to someone else. I'm way better looking than Rip is. 100 times better looking. Wow, I feel like I didn't even have a show tonight. I feel like I was just too busy building. Salem's were the worst. Ooh, I hated fucking... I had a whole case of Salem's. So I had no choice but to smoke them because I'd be stupid to throw them out. But I smoked Salem's for a good maybe half a year. And they're like... Salem's to me were like a menthol version of Winston. Probably because I think Salem and Winston were the same company. I think they made the same cigarettes. But Winston were really rich. Like super rich tasting. Like if you chain smoked Winston cigarettes, you'd get sick. At least I got sick. Same thing with Salem. They were just too rich tasting. The menthol was too... I like a Newport. Newport was more of a harsh, strong, hard-hitting menthol. Salem was more of a super smooth, rich tasting menthol, in my opinion. The cigarette I did encounter that I did enjoy not right before I quit smoking, but I don't know why I didn't switch to them, were Parliament. It was those cigarettes that had the weird filter. It was like a plastic filter. It had like a weird design on it. It wasn't like a cotton filter. Something about those cigarettes, when I tried them, were really good. I don't know if it was the filter that made them good or what it was, but I enjoyed them. Capris, yeah, they're a little too thin for me. Virginia Slim 120, Misty Menthol 120s. I think Misty Menthol 120 was the thinnest cigarette. It was thinner than a pencil. And a pack of 20 were like this big. But all the old rich women would come in and buy them. I worked at like every gas station in Chicago. So, and I stocked like every cigarette imaginable. So I remember Misty Menthol 120, Virginia Slim 120. You have your occasional old woman come in. Hey, can I get a pack of Lucky Strike or Pall Mall non-filter? I'm like, holy Jesus, you sound like a man. Shoot out. What are we coming on, Robert? Bite on it. Chew on it? That sounds a little sexual there, Drug Monkey. Dunhills. I don't remember Dunhills for some reason. Dunhill isn't Dunhill a cigar? I could have swore that was a cigar. I could be wrong though. Big Mike is going to run for president. Who the fuck is Big Mike? Am I missing out? Are we talking about... We're not talking about Mike vapes. Big Mike, I assume, is a different Mike. Who the fuck is Big Mike? I know... There's one person I've met in my life that has the name Big Mike. And let me tell you, this guy was a creepy motherfucker. Holy shit, was he creepy. I would vote for Big Mark. Flip it open. Ooh. Who else smoked Newports after you got high? I never understood that. I always heard that was a thing, like smoking Newports either while you were getting high or after you got high. I never seen any kind of, I don't know. Doug Hill is from my town. They probably didn't allow them on the south side. Wait, is it Doug Hill or Dunhill? God damn, that's fantastic. Dunhill, that's what I thought. I gotta look this up, because Dunhill... I don't remember for some reason. Bear with me here, bear with me. Dunhill. Let's try Dunhill cigarettes. Oh wow, yeah, we never had these out here. I've never seen these before. These look like fancy as hell. Holy shit. Well, maybe these don't. That looks like another country. But those look fancy. The only box I remember cigarettes coming in that looked like this were clove cigarettes. And I hated clove cigarettes. I hated the people that smoked clove cigarettes. But usually, the only people that were smoking clove cigarettes were hot goth chicks. So I kind of had to deal with them if I had to deal with the smell. I always heard like a rumor that clove cigarettes were bad for your heart. But I'm thinking, aren't all cigarettes bad for your heart? But they used to always say that clove cigarettes were like really bad for your heart. But I always thought that was a myth because it's like, well, what is so special about clove cigarettes to make them extra bad for the heart? Clove, C-L-O-V-E. Sorry, clove. I think they were like, I'm pretty sure it was a black wrapper, black filter. They might have came in different colors, but they had the most funkiest smell. I could even describe the smell of a clove cigarette, but it was horrible. Disgusting. And I think people just smoked them to be different. I don't even think people smoked them because they wanted to smoke them. But I could be wrong. I'll show you the worst cigarettes ever made. People are wondering. So if you ever smoke these, just know that you were probably a horrible person because these were disgusting cigarettes. When I think ultimate generic, like these cigarettes were so bad that the tobacco company would use all the tobacco leaves that would be on the ground due to like storms and whatnot. These were all like, this is all like the leftover tobacco. Durell. Anybody remember these nasty ass cigarettes? Oh my god, are they fucking horrible. They were popular because they were the cheapest cigarette you could buy. Especially when cigarette prices went up. People would buy like GPC, Durell, or whatever your generic brand would be in your town. But these were fucking, man, these would... You wake up with a sore throat every time you started smoking these things. They were dirt cheap, though. That tobacco is called Sand Lug. What the fuck is Sand Lug? That sounds racist. 305s were cheap as hell. 305? I never heard of those. 305s? We had another one called... Shit, I forgot what it was called. USA Golds. Pall Mall non-filter. My buddy's dad would smoke those, and when we were like extremely desperate, we would ask him for a cigarette, and they were just, that was for like a real man, because those things were fucking horrible, man. I even think non-filter Camels might have been a tad bit better than non-filter Pall Mall. Non-filter Pall Mall and Lucky Strike, two of the worst cigarettes. Like those things were, oh, God, they were horrible. I used to smoke Richlands. That sounds pretty cheap. But I think when cigarettes got up, when they got up in price, I started buying generic, and then I started rolling my own cigarettes not with the hand rolling machine, but with the lever rolling machine. And I used to use, not that anyone really gives a shit, but for those that do, this was my favorite tobacco. Can I spell it? I personally think this was the best loose tobacco ever. Good old Kite. Not Bugler or anything like that. The Kite tobacco, I think, was the best. It tasted almost as close as you can get to an actual cigarette. Because I don't think the loose tobacco has had as many chemicals as regular store-bought cigarettes. I'm pretty sure that it had chemicals in it, but maybe not as much. I smoked a fuckload of those Jacks from Sheets. I've never heard of that. Wait, Jacks from Sheets? Is that a real? I'm going to be dumb enough and Google this. I know it's not real, but I'm going to do it. Yep, I don't see anything. You're trolling me. Marlboro was too strong. Yeah, when you first started smoking Marlboros, they were definitely strong. But when you're young, if you want to look cool, you had to buy Marlboro. That was the cool look. Oh, speaking of cool, Bugler. Oh, wasn't a big fan of Bugler. I did look it up. I can't find anything. I would smoke a load of those from. Let me try one more time, because I don't think it's real. I think you're trolling me. But I'm gonna try. Nope. I do see. What is this? Sheets. Sheets adds blue cig. What? I don't even understand what any of this is. I don't see nothing with Sheets. I used to smoke Jacks too. Rally. Oh my God. If it's the same Rally I'm thinking of, well, we had a generic brand called Rally out here. The worst generic brands were GPC, and GPC actually stood for generic price cigarettes. GPC, Durrell, and there was one other one, I forgot the name. I think it was Monarchy. They were fucking horrible. Sheets is a good gas station, just like QT. Okay, so it was a gas station brand maybe? I don't know. I never heard of Sheets. Sheets? You like to take big sheets on my face? Yes? I smoke a lot of Schmeckles in my day. What the fuck is a Schmeckel? Basics. Yep, Basic was like the king of generic cigarettes. Basics. I remember Basics. They were, I guess, okay for a generic cigarette, but not the greatest. I don't even think there was a such thing as a good generic cigarette. All the generic cigarettes tasted like stale tobacco. Like, they were strong as hell. They irritated the hell out of my throat. I don't even remember if I had a good... Remember those cigarettes? Oh, what were they called? They were like they had like an Indian on the pack, and they were supposed to be like all natural tobacco. They came in menthol and everything else. I forgot the name of them. But I could have swore there was an Indian on the pack. The packs were like blue and red and shit, like American Spirit. There you go. Thank you, NorCal. Those things were interesting. They still have those? Holy shit, those are still out? I remember I went to... We would occasionally go to Gay Pride in Chicago because it was a great place to go if you were gay and a lesbian, but also if you were straight, because there'd be a lot of hot lesbians walking around with their tits out. So we would always go to Gay Pride, and I remember the first time I had those cigarettes because they had it wasn't a booth, they had a teepee set up. American Spirit had a teepee. You walk inside the teepee was air conditioned, and they were giving out free packs of cigarettes. And that's when I first got introduced to American Spirit. They give you like 2 free packs and a coupon. And I'm like, okay. I never bought those things. They were just too, I don't know. They were a little bit more expensive if I remember correctly. Liar, it's the only place Mark can be his true self. I'm not really accepted at Gay Pride. They usually don't allow me there. Something about, I guess, grabbing on the women or something. I guess you can't do that. I don't know. Royale cigarettes from Iraq. Nastiest shit we ever smoked while over there. Ooh, God. That just sounds like a nasty name. Royale. One thing I hated about... Yes, you're right. They did last long. That was one thing I remember about them. I don't know if they were just packed tighter or the tobacco was thicker or what it was, but they did. They lasted forever. I remember that because I got to check as an email. Because when I started rolling my own cigarettes, I would sometimes over-roll the cigarette. I put too much tobacco in there, and the cigarettes would be hard as a rock. When you light it up, that fucking cigarette would burn forever. And I'd waste so many cigarettes because I could never finish the cigarette because it burned forever. Ed says, oh, here we go. Wow, full flavor Jack's 100s. Okay, I was looking up, oh, wow, that's a cool ass package too. I was looking up Sheets, whatever the hell Sheets is, SHEETZ. That's a cool looking package. It's got the king of, oh, no king of nothing, just the king of possibly diamonds on there. Jack's full flavor 100 vintage American. That's a sound. It just makes it sound good. And we got another email straight out of the bottle, big boy. Holy shit, this son of a bitch really is hitting the bottle. Wild Turkey 101. This son of a bitch. And that bottle is about a quarter of the way empty. God damn. And we got another email from Bachelor that says supper, and I don't even know what the fuck is this a picture of. What the fuck is that a picture of? I can't even... I don't even know what the hell that's a picture of. It looks like a shadow of something. I can't even tell what that is a picture. Bachelor, you need to learn how to take photos. Holy Jesus Christ. And my Reverb payment has been processed because I have just sold the Analog Man MXR Phase 45 Univibe pedal for $260. Ooh, congratulations. I got to ship that out tomorrow. Nice. And that is that, folks. Terryton. Oh my God, I remember those. My high school girlfriend's mom would smoke those, and we would steal them from her carton, and they were fucking disgusting. Holy shit, they were nasty cigarettes. And she was like the only person I've ever met my entire life that smoked Terryton cigarettes. I never met anyone after that smoked Terrytons. Never, ever, ever, ever. Sheets us where I get my oh, Sheets is... Oh, God, you drink Faygo? Oh, God. Dude, that shit is like the worst soda. I wouldn't drink Faygo if they supplied me with free soda for life. That's how shitty that soda is. Rolled up tampons. You know what? You might be right. I'm still trying to figure out... Hold on. There's something... Let's see if there's like meat in this stuff. I don't know what the fuck this is. I don't know what this is. Is it like dough or some shit? That's a piece of chicken. Hold on. Before we end this, I gotta find out what the fuck this is. It's bad when your wife makes you dinner and you don't know what it is. I wish it was a fucking pizza pocket. Hot pocket.
What?
Can you please explain to us and the people out there what this is for dinner?
It's chicken.
Okay.
With the gnocchi potatoes, and then barbecue sauce and cheese.
So, what kind of chicken? Like chicken nuggets or?
No, just chicken tenders that I cut into bite-sized pieces and cooked.
And then what's the doughy stuff?
The Yankee, from
The Yankee.
Like-
What's a Yankee?
like the soup stuff from Olive Garden.
Oh, the dumplings?
Yes.
All right. And then what else? Barbecue sauce?
Barbecue sauce and cheese.
And there's mushrooms in this?
No, there's no mushrooms in this. I don't even have any mushrooms.
What are these little specks? There's little specks of something in here.
Oh, it's probably like burnt. It's either burnt barbecue sauce or little pieces of chicken that flaked off.
That looks like either bacon or mushroom.
It's not.
You do realize I have a lawyer now, right?
Do you like it?
Yeah, I do, but if it's mushrooms, I'll kill you.
There's no mushrooms. I didn't even buy mushrooms last time I went to the grocery store.
All right. Good night.
Just eat it. Good night.
Bye. See, I told you, Angela. That's what I like about Angela. She's like she comes from white trash like me, where you never have food in the house when you're a kid, so you just grab whatever's on the shelf and make whatever. Who the fuck puts chopped up chicken tenders with dumplings, barbecue sauce, and cheese together? That doesn't even sound like it's something. But for some weird reason, it tastes good. I don't know how. Tastes like some kind of weird-ass Chinese dish. It's weird. Like when she makes regular food. She cooks good. But sometimes she makes these weird concoctions, or however you say it. And you look at it and you're like, oh my God, what the fuck is that? It looks like shit, but it tastes really good. That's one of these situations right now where this looks like shit, but it actually tastes really good. It doesn't sound like it tastes good. It would be really nice with rice, you're right. This would be really good if it was on top of rice. But I'm assuming she didn't feel like making the rice part. But that's okay, because rice just slows me down. And if you saw a mushroom, I seen a divorce attorney. Because if I eat this whole plate and I walk upstairs and she smiles at me, I'm going to end up stabbing her with this fork. Michael Whitehair, you shut your goddamn mouth. It's food from TikTok, is it? It probably is, because that's all she does is hang out on TikTok and Instagram. And she gets all these like goofy ass recipes for all this weird shit. Screen share that photo. I can't. I'm on my. I'm straight. Oh wait, hold on. Maybe I can. Hold on. Let me change my email over. I don't know. I can't figure out what this is a photo of. So maybe you guys can figure out what it is. Hopefully it's not nudity, because if it is, then I gotta pull the goddamn show. But all I can say is, Bachelor, you need to learn how to take photos, because if you send someone a picture and they can't even tell what the fuck it is, chances are your photo skills are pretty bad. All right, let's see what this is. I hope it's not nudity. All right, here we go, folks. Let me know if you know what this is, because I can't tell. What the fuck is this? Am I just not seeing what this is? What is this? Where the fuck do you see a gator at in this picture? Is there a gator somewhere? Or is he like in the water? That's why I can't see him. It's an alligator. Okay, it's supposed to be one of those, like, try to find the alligator pictures, because I don't see the motherfucker. I do not see an alligator. Oh. Now I got trucking in here. This son of a bitch. He's right in the middle of the pick. I should put my good glasses on. This motherfucker. Hold on, let me put my good glasses. I actually don't have good glasses, but let's try these. Nope. Let's try these. Oh no. Let's try these with these. Holy Jesus. No, don't see it. That's still not seeing it. Zoom in. Motherfucker, I'm fucking... Oh, I'm zooming in. Hold on. Oh, here we go. We're zoomed in. Oh, there we go. Now, is that like... Either that is the tiniest little fucker I've ever seen, or you're taking a picture from a fucking helicopter. Which is it? Is it like this big? Or are you way the fuck up in the air taking a picture of this thing? Oh, a drone. Okay. Alright, yeah, now I see. Because before, that didn't look like... It looked like a piece of shit on the screen. Congratulations. Drone. Oh my god, Mark. Come on, man. Yeah, but we're talking about Bachelor here. He barely knows how to get on the computer, let alone fly a drone. If we were talking about a normal person flying a drone, it would make a lot of sense. But when he put the word drone in a sentence with Vaping Bachelor, it doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't match up. He's 9 foot long. It's a drone pic, you son of a bitch. Well, I know damn well you didn't take a picture with it because you can't fly a fucking drone. You barely can get on the internet, let alone learn how to fly a drone. So don't even give me that shit that you took that photo because I will not believe it. Piece of shit on the screen. He must be watching his own show. Scott, I will fucking sodomize you with a bowling pin. I'm trying to sit here and enjoy my chicken-flavored mushrooms with barbecue sauce. And you call me a piece of shit. I just taught you how to install a coil. Son of a bitch. How many people we got watching tonight? 12,000. Not bad. Not bad for a Thursday. Well, I think we're done. I must have said that probably 12 times, but we're going to say it a 13th time. It's been fun. This is not a vape show. Actually, yeah, it was a vape show for a little while. Then it turned into a cigarette show. And then we ended with a crocodile show or alligator, whatever the fuck it is. And, yeah. I got to save whatever I have left in me for tomorrow's show because tomorrow's a bigger disaster than today. And then Saturday morning, I got to wake up bright and early. We're going to hook up with Johnny the Beard, and we're going to do some vlogging action at the Pollock Festival in Indiana. That should be fun. There's going to be a lot of half-naked women, a lot of pierogies. Hopefully it goes better than the shitty-ass other expo that we went to Saturday. Even though I got footage of that, I'm not sure if I'm going to put it up because it was pretty lame. How do I become a member? Ed, I'm going to tell you right now, you might want to save your money. Actually, you know what? Just send me your credit card number. I'll take care of it. I'm good for it. Robert says, good night. Good night, Robert. DC says, the only mushroom Mark likes is my mushroom head tip. DC, you don't even have a mushroom head. You got the head of your dick bit off by a fucking dog back when you were a teenager. I heard the story. You're all shaft, no head. And with that, I think we're done. Because now I'm picturing DC's penis, and it's not a pretty sight, because it... Oh, God, it's probably disgusting. I feel bad for his wife having to touch that thing. Good Lord. Roll of dimes with an apple. I was thinking more of a doorknob, but... Good night, Billy. It's probably like 5 a.m. where Billy's at right now. It's probably the sun's coming up. Good night, folks. It's been fun, even though it's been an extra long one. We'll see you tomorrow. If I can find the button. Where's the fucking screen at now? There it is. Hopefully somebody learned something tonight, because I didn't learn shit.